So I decided to take part in smelt dipping craziness down here and just around Longview. Hopefully I can get my limit of smelt here pretty quick.
Smelt cleaning time. What have I done? 10 pounds of smelt, and now I gotta clean it all, I guess. So that should be fun.
Hey, just wanted to make a couple comments here on my footage, you know, dipping smelt on the last smelt opener. And, you know, a lot of people ask me like, oh, what do you do with the smelt, you know? And you know, from my other Facebook, Instagram posts, I could see there's a lot of different opinions on it. Some people deep fry them or smoke them whole. I like to clean them, which is a little bit more work, but I like to clean them and deep fry them that way. But these fish taste incredibly good, and these openers are like, you know, 10 pounds per person. It's a great opportunity to get some incredibly good tasting meat, which is, you know, these are the natives used to call them candlefish. I mean, they're just filled with oil and fat that used to be used to light, you know, torches and keep them cooking, keep them running. And it's the thing that springers, like when they come into Columbia, like they're just filling up on smelt as they're coming in, and it's, you know, one of the reasons why they have so much fat in them. So you're basically eating, like, you know, one rung down the food chain. The key is to be in the travel lane, just like anything. And sometimes you need an extra long scoop for that. You start up river, kind of find the bottom. Oh, try not to scoop rocks. You know, it's incredible meat, really good tasting, you know, mild flavor, not fishy. You know, you fry them up, have a nice crunch to them. Just a delightful meat, and so easy to take part in. We're getting them, and that boat came by and it sloshed them around, all around some.
Up, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
I saw a guy walking up with a bucket.
Yeah, they're here.
You come out Wednesday?
No. Probably should have.
2 dips and I was gone.
Yeah, that was the day. There you go, son. You just need to be a little bit, yeah. That's probably what they did. Went a little deeper. Yep, there they are.
Straight from the bottom almost.
Right? Yeah. Sometimes that's where you gotta go. That wasn't a very good scoop, but oh yeah, wow. I was saying that wasn't even a very good scoop, but that was a good hole. Yeah, they were right on the bottom. Oh, I feel them. Yeah. You'll be done pretty fast like this. You may be thinking like, oh, what's the point? You know, I missed the smelt openers, and it's true. I don't know if there'll be another smelt opener this year. The thing you can do now or somewhere throughout the year is get an actual smelt net. That's the problem. Once you see the opener announcement, you're like, oh, I need to find a smelt net. You're not gonna find one anywhere. You know, so wait for them to restock. Go get a smelt net. You know, you can use a variety of homegrown methods as well, but that's what you need to take part in this. You know, something really long-handled, you know, small mesh, you know, net where you can safely scoop them and get your meat. So. Ugh. So awkward.
What's that?
Said so awkward on these rocks.
Yeah.
Trying not to fall in. Ah, you can feel them going in the net. Jeez. That's a good scoop. See if I can do better getting them in this time. Yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this quick video of my footage, and we'll see you out there soon doing some other stuff. You know, we got March in front of us and a lot of stuff in the future. So that's about it, probably.